Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Java interview questions. That is, what is the naming convention of methods in Java? Let me answer. When you create methods in Java, we have to name that methods in this lower camel case naming convention. So what exactly is this lower camel case naming convention? For that, I'll just explain. So in order to understand what exactly is lower camel case, we have to compare the lower camel case with the upper camel case naming convention. Okay. This side I'm writing lower camel case and this side I'm writing upper camel case. So what is the difference? I'll give an example here. Okay. So if I have to name something in lower camel case, I have to name something like this. Okay. So sample method demo one. Okay. Like this. So this is one example of lower camel case. I'll also give an example of upper camel case. Sample class demo one. Okay. So this is an example of upper camel case. So if you clearly observe the difference between this example of the lower camel case and upper camel case, you can see that, for example, when you name something in Java in lower camel case naming convention, okay, if there are multiple words in that particular name, the first word will be completely in lowercase, including the first letter. And from second word onwards, the first letter of the second word onwards, it will be in uppercase. For example, in second word, first letter is in uppercase. Third word, first letter is in uppercase. Fourth word, first letter is in uppercase. Okay. Only the first word will be in lowercase. Okay. Remaining all words, first letter will be in uppercase. That is what is lower camel case means. Okay. And coming to the upper camel case, it's a small difference case. Okay. For example, when you are naming something in Java in upper camel case, so if there are multiple words in that particular name of that particular item, then starting from the first word itself, the first letter of first word will be in uppercase. For you see here sample, S is in capital case, class C is in capital, demo D is in capital, one O is in capital, for example. Okay. So here the first letter is in lower case, whereas here first letter is with the uppercase. Okay. Remaining all words will anyhow the first letters of the remaining words anyhow will be in uppercase in both the lower camel case, upper camel case. But the first word, first letter will be in lower case in lower camel case. First words, first letter will be in upper case in upper camel case. Okay. I'll also give you one, you know, example here. Like I'll show you. Okay. So upper camel case, lower camel case example I'll show you. Okay, if I go to the images with camels, why you see the naming itself we are saying is camel case. That's why the examples are given. The demonstrations are done with the help of this camel diagrams. So this is a camel, this is a camel. So lower camel case, upper camel case. Okay, so this is the lower camel case. As you can see here, the first words is completely in lower case, including the first letter, where the second word onwards, the first letter is in uppercase. Okay. And third word, fourth word, first letters will be in uppercase. But coming to the upper camel case, you see this camel has two bumps and it can have many bumps. Starting from the first word itself, the bump started. Here, the first word doesn't have any bump because it is in lower case. Whereas the first letter of the first word here also is in uppercase in upper camel case. This is upper camel case. Okay. No matter how many words are there, first letter of first word starting from the first word in uppercase. Okay. So I'm going to practically demonstrate this one for you. So you see here the question is, what is the naming convention of methods in Java? In order to create methods, in order to name the methods in Java, we follow lower camel case naming convention that I'm going to demonstrate now practically. For that, I'll create a new class. I'll just name this class as demo naming convention. You see, for naming the class or for naming the Java project, if you can see, it's in upper camel case. Okay. Click on finish. Inside this class, if I have to create a method, public void sample 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the name, how much big it may be. You see, the naming convention of the methods will be like this. Okay. The lower camel case. Okay. This is upper camel case. Class naming convention in Java is in upper camel case, whereas the method naming convention to be used for naming the methods in Java will be in lower camel case. So I'm going to give some examples here. So what will be what all in Java are in lower camel case? I'll say variables methods. Oh, okay, are in lower camel case. Whereas coming to the Upper camel case, we generally project name, Java project name, and the class name. Few examples I am giving: interface name. Okay, in Java, we generally follow upper camel case. Okay, so these are not mandatory, guys, but you see the naming convention, the complete industry and the software developers who are developing the Java code with the help of Java software are using these naming conventions for creating variables, methods. Okay, for lower camel case, upper camel case, they are creating the project name, class name, interface. So it's better to follow the naming convention that the entire industry is following while writing the code in Java. So hope guys, with practical demonstration, you got the answer for this question. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.